This CRN video is brought to you through the support of Guinness Draught, official beer of Rugby Canada.
Hello NA4 fans, this is your online look at the consolation final between Canada East and the US Hawks, essentially playing for third and fourth place. Canada East in a disappointing last-second loss to the Falcons to get here, looking to win 2 on the trot and finish the tournament in style. The Hawks, with a bunch of changes, are looking for a consistent performance, and their second win, it's a hot day in Columbus, Ohio. Canada East hits the board first, Derek Daypuck punishing a Hawks offside, 3-0 after a couple of minutes of play. Now look at how effective the East rolling maul is, and on the bottom of that pile is Ottawa's Stu Alt, his tournament-leading 5th try. His teammates call him the franchise. Daypuck hits the conversion. Now look at the pressure the 2 East wings are putting on. First, a slow reaction by wing Ian Flanagan nearly costs him, as Chris Witkowski comes in like a missile to nearly score. Take another look. And a couple of minutes later, Jared Selby, showing his blistering pace, nearly gets there first. Now another driving maul by Canada East, over the line it goes, and guess who? The franchise, the big second row, Stu Alt for his 2nd of the game, 6th of the tournament. That would stand as the best of the 4 teams through both legs. Take a drink, Stu, you earned it. Daypuck hits for 2 more, 17-0 after 28 minutes. The line out very effective for the East. Look as they drive in towards the posts and then reverse the direction. Flanker Kevin Parfrey getting the great link pass from Aaron Carpenter to score Canada East's 3rd try of the half, 22-0 after a half hour. Jason Kelly gets his side on the board finally with a penalty. Canada East killing the ball in the ruck. That seemed to get them fired up. Kelly with a nice break before feeding to Salisi Sika. The big center takes it the rest of the way for the try. 22-10 is the score heading into the break. Now the franchise taking the rest of the day off as the second half gets underway. The East now under a bit of pressure. Dan Pletch, the latest to be caught for killing the ball around the edges. Consider it a team yellow, but he is off for 10 minutes. Jason Kelly misses the penalty from the Pletch offense, but bags one a few minutes later. Got a bit of a game now, 22-13. Newfoundland's Rob Wilson showing why he is a starter with the Eastern champion Rock. Runs clean lines from his center position for the score. Daypuck converts 29-13 to the East. Now just what the Hawks don't need, a yellow card in their front row. It's Chris Marino taking a break and giving the East a man advantage. With the short numbers, it is Derek Daypuck sniffing out a fat pass, steps into it, takes it for 70, the score that would break the Hawks back. 34-13 with 15 to go. Tyson Meek, the scrum half, on in relief, showing why he is in the Eagle squad, makes no mistake from 15 meters out. 34-18 is your final score. The East finish in 3rd spot with a final record of 3-2-1. The Hawks go 1-5. Here is some reaction.
Derek, another outstanding game by yourself, actually. That nice intercept try, your kicking game was on. You guys looked pretty comfortable from the get-go, I thought.
Yeah, we put it together. Our goal is to come in after that first disappointment and finish off 2 games. and I think we've done that. We might have let our foot off the gas a little bit at the end of the game today, but there's some guys really stepping up in our team that were the unlikely suspects. Stu Walt's been secure on the drive. He just happens to be the guy putting it over the line, but I think it's no fluke, right? We had some good steppy centers and Rob Wilson and Carl Pocock. So overall, I think as a team, everybody put their piece of the puzzle in, and we came out on top. So.
Finally, did the Hawks come at you the way you expected them to?
Yeah, they've got some really good players in their team with Sika and Meek. When he came on late, really did some damage. Some dangerous players out there. So if you obviously you saw if you relax for 10 minutes, a couple of points are on the board, and you can't let that happen. That's how we lost the first game.
My full credit to our guys. We gutted it out and did what we needed to do. It wasn't the prettiest of affairs, but got the job done against pretty tough opposition.
Name some guys on the team that you thought stepped up today and did.
Today, I haven't seen it. Playing myself, it's tough to make a call. But I thought throughout the tournament, I thought Scott Dunham played a tremendous tournament. He was everywhere, and Kevin Parfrey really actually came out and played a lot more physical than he has in the past. So I was really happy with him. Yeah. Carl Pocock was a really pleasant surprise, and Jared Selby, I thought, kind of came into his own and excelled at the men's game. So I think those are guys that really played well.
What's the part?
Well, personally, it's good to come in and at least bring the game up a little bit. But I think that's just injecting. That's what you're supposed to do as a sub. You're supposed to come in with fresh energy and inject a bit of pace. And thankfully I was able to do that a little bit. But of course it could have been better. We got a better result with a win. But
Have you seen your Hawks teammates grow as a group over the 2 assemblies and all this competition?
Yeah, I think it was tough for us because we had the fewest returning players. I think that made it tough on us the second time around because the things that we'd implemented at the beginning we pretty much had to re-implement because there's only 7 guys that had been here before. So, but I think throughout the 2 weeks I thought we got a lot better. Improved individually. Blake Burdett playing hooker stepped up really well and played well. So, strong kid. I thought he played awesome.
This NA4 coverage is brought to you in part by Cougar Rugby Gear, ExperienceColumbus.com, and the IRB. In Columbus, Doug Cross reporting.